Welcome to this tutorial. My name is Damien, and today I will be talking about Flex, which is a powerful tool that was introduced to while taking a course on compilers a few semesters back. What Flex is, it's a parser, it's a scanner generator. Like when you write computer programs and stuff, such as compilers, compilers are meant to read source files written in various programming languages, and in a given programming language you have different types of words such as keywords, user-defined words, and such. So it's a compiler's job to distinguish between all those different types of words. You could write a program to do that, or you could simply use something called Flex, which allows you to generate scanners really easily with much less work. So that's why I'm talking about it today. It can also be used for amongst other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a scanner using Flex and then use it in a C program. So my program will consist of two source files and another test file with just data to test the program. So let's get started. I'm going to open up the command prompt, go to a particular folder. I'm already there, so I'll list the folder contents to show that it's empty. And I'm going to start off by using my favorite editor and creating a scanner file. You can give it any extension you want, but typically the extension is FLX or L or whatever. Alright, and then the file is created. And you have to pay attention to the format of the file. It has to be exact. Over here, like C code goes here, such as header and so forth. And include the standard library and so forth. And also define some token types. All this you can read about in a book. So I'm just gonna, because it's hard for me to talk and think at the same time, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a demonstration and talk as much as I'm able to. Alright, Flex program basically consists of these three parts. The top part here, the middle part, and then the bottom part. Sometimes the bottom part is not even used if you're simply creating a scanner. And also we have to not forget this very important detail. And if you can always read out about that, well, why this is necessary for the program to work online. I'll go into the technical details. Alright, so over here, this is where you specify the rules to match. But before that, I'm going to go ahead and use regular expression definitions. So I'm going to define a letter. And the letter is defined to be lowercase letters A through Z, or uppercase letters A through Z, or an underscore. Well, an underscore is not really a letter, but in most applications, you can use an underscore to start like a word, or a sentence, or a phrase, or a noun, or something. So we'll just include it there for completeness. And a digit is any number between 0 and 9. Alright? And then define a word. A word is a letter, at least a letter. It could be a letter by itself, or it has to be at least a letter to qualify as a word, followed by 0 or more combinations of letters or digits. I'm going to use star, which denotes the king closure, 0 or more occurrences of. So That's how you define the regular expression for a word. It could be like any, the length is arbitrary. It could be like, 26 letters or 52 letters or whatever, but it just has to follow this pattern, like a letter followed by, letter digits and stuff. So if there's like space in it, it gets cut off. Like space is a delimiter. So here's where you match the patterns. So when we get to the keyword end in the file, that means the end of the file. And then, so what we do is we just return from the scanner. And this is to denote that. Otherwise, when a word is encountered, return the token indicating that the word was found. So we could even get fancy and create a variable to hold the number of words. Word count. Okay. And over here we'll increment that variable every time the word is encountered, so that we can display it at the end how many words our file contained and so forth, excluding the keyword end at the end of the file. So alright, it's simple enough. This is how you create a scanner. That's all it takes. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and create the C program that's going to make use of the scanner. I'm just going to simply call the program.c. Alright, and go ahead and include the standard library headers files. Alright, and the main function, even though I'm not going to use command line arguments, so I could do this for flexibility. Alright, just out of habit. And the scanner has like a special function called YYLEX that invokes the scanner. So I'm gonna go ahead and import it. External int. It returns an integer type. So that's it. And also a special word called YYText that holds a token currently in the scanner memory. So alright. And also, let's not forget the word count variable. Alright, so when our function is done, it returns a 0. And in the body of the main function, we'll just continuously call the YYLEX function to make sure it hasn't reached the end of the file. As long as it hasn't reached the end of the file, we'll print the word encountered. Okay. Let me put word number is alright, so variable word count holds the word count. Actually no. Tell you what, I'm gonna create a new variable. I'll call it WC. And over here WC. Now I'm going to start a new line after every word is printed. Alright, at the end of that, go ahead and print the total number of words in the file. Total number of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, work on variable defining the scanner file. Alright, so this is how you write a program that uses the scanner. So let's hope I did everything right. Go back to the command prompt, and I already have a lot of things set in place. I can invoke the flex scanner by simply typing in flex. But you know, when you download the flex scanner, of course you gotta like set up the environment variables that will enable you to do this in the first place. So I'm gonna type in flex and the name of my scanner file, scanner.flex. Okay. Look at the directory content. It's gonna create this file if you don't specify a name called lex.yy.c. Alright, and you're gonna compile that file with your program.c file to create an executable. So there goes nothing. Program.c and lex.yy.c. Okay. It's telling me that I forgot to declare the constant end inside program.c. If you look here, that I use end, but there's no end definition anywhere. So I'm going to go here and define end. Alright, so now it should work, hopefully. Voila! So our program compiled without a problem. Created this executable file called a.exe. Alright, so now I'm going to create a sample text file, the third part of our program. Okay, and I'm just going to type some random text. This file contains random text to all testing this program. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So the keyword end denotes the end of the file. If this is not there, it's important. The scanner is going to freeze. It's not going to work. So here goes nothing. I'm going to call the executable file created, pass in a simple file that I'm testing, and voila, if you look here, our program worked just fine. Total number of words is 15, and you show the word count for each word encounter. Word 1 is this, word 2 is file, word 3 is contains, and so forth. So that's how you use flex with the C program. Thanks for watching.